time, space, and sometimes hearts. So wait on it, pray on it, set that course and stay on it. Chances are your chance will come along. And just go with it, flow with it, ride that wave and roll with it. And you just might end up where you belong. When destiny comes knocking and you hear the doorbell ringing, leave your door wide open so it doesn't have to knock. Trust your gut, don't let your brain do all the thinking. 'Cause if you don't, somebody else might get your shot. So wait on it, pray on it, set that course and stay on it. Chances are your chance will come along. And just go with it, flow with it, ride that wave and roll with it. You just might end up where you belong. Where you belong. Na, 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 na. It's a crazy little life made up of choices. The ones you make, the ones you don't, and the ones you never get. But the worst one made is hearing and ignoring all the voices begging you to listen to your soul that longs to live. So wait on it, pray on it, set that course and stay on it. Chances are your chance will come along. And just go with it, flow with it, ride that wave and roll with it. And you just might end up where you belong. Na 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 na. Where you belong. Na 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 na
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
I know we're young and we're crazy and fun, and we're bound to do everything our way. You don't pick me up, we just meet at the club, and we always sleep in on Sundays. I'm starting to wonder if we're ever gonna be more than we are tonight. We're supposed to be in love, but it feels a little halfway. We're up and down and then we're back up. It's black and white and then it's all gray. And I don't know why we argue and fight and put up with all this drama, when I don't even know, no, I don't even know your mama. We could be there in an hour or two if we just let her know we're coming. She'd love it if we did, but we never do it. That ought to tell me something. In so many ways we've gone so far, and so many we've never started. We're supposed to be in love, but it feels a little halfway. We're up and down and then we're back up.
They are Presley and Taylor. That is called Don't Even Know Your Mama. And before that, another great song called Where You Belong. You're right where you belong, right here on the Tim Kelly Show's Triple Play Thursday. We'll have one more from Presley and Taylor to complete their triple play in just a moment. Welcome to the Tim Kelly Show, live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. I've got the Branson backdrop behind me, the Ferris wheel they brought in on 26 semi-trucks right here in the middle of Branson. And we've also got the Kansas City Chiefs logo going on. I got the Chiefs shirt, and there will be no Triple Play Thursday next week. I'm going to do the Triple Play Thursday show next Wednesday because I'm going to be in attendance at Arrowhead Stadium for the third preseason game for the Kansas City Chiefs. That kicks off next Thursday at 7:20 p.m. So I won't be live on the radio, but I'll be live at Arrowhead Stadium, and we'll post lots of pictures, and it's going to be a great game. I look forward to it. They're playing the Chicago Bears. Tonight, we've got a great radio interview with my good friend Megan Irby and also my buddy Lee Sims on the program tonight. You're in for a treat there. You're going to get to hear the story behind their songs, and every artist gets played 3 times in a row all show long. I want to give a big thank you and shout out to all of the stations that replay this program. Great radio stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, devilscountryradio.com, radiotheking.be, also Belgium, downtheroadradio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, lakeparadiserecords.net, our great Sony Orchard record label. We are on television at canyonstar.tv. I am live on Facebook on my account right now, and we are on YouTube live on TV as well. Go to YouTube and search KICR Indie Country Radio. You can also find the Tim Kelly Show on all the major streaming formats like iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Pandora. Wherever you stream music, just search the Tim Kelly Show. The third one in the triple play for Presley and Taylor, it is called Everybody Sees It. Now you're going to hear it on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
You walk into the crowd, your eyes meet up with mine. We get to hanging out like it's any other night, just shooting conversation like we always do. Whenever it's time we're wasted, you noticed it too. Girls don't come up to you, guys don't come up to me. Yeah, they could, but they just let us be. I guess on the outside looking in, people think we're more than friends, like we got something going on. We can't put a finger on it. Maybe we don't want it to be all we've ever wanted. Don't it make you wonder why when we smile at each other, the world thinks we're falling in love? How come everybody sees it? Everybody sees it but us. We tell our inside jokes, throw our heads back and laugh. We accidentally touch and pull our hands back fast. No, we don't even try to make it look so easy. They think we're blind. Just being you and me, I guess, on the outside looking in. People think we're more than friends, like we got something going on. We can't put a finger on it. Maybe we don't want it to be all we ever wanted. Don't it make you wonder why when we smile at each other, the world thinks we're falling in love? How come everybody sees it? Everybody sees it but us. Girls don't come up to you, guys don't come up to me. Everybody sees it. Everybody sees it but us. I guess on the outside looking in, people think we're more than friends, like we got something going on. We can't put a finger on it. Maybe we don't want
it's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
Yeah, I heard from an old bluebird down in Kentucky, you don't love me no more. Don't tell your lies and don't close your eyes. Just shoot it straight, baby, just let it pour. Oh, don't spare me your thunder, 'cause I ain't afraid. Lord knows I'm no stranger to the rain. Try as I may, I can never be the fairy tale that you've been dreaming. Ain't no turning this thing around. You're more hard living, quitting time. Wonder where you are tonight. I'm always more lost than found. Sure, the 100 proof and the I'm over you's gonna hurt. Yeah, I'm sure it'll hit me. But tonight, it's whiskey, women, and with me. Yeah, I heard that you hate me, LA to Miami and everywhere in between. And I don't go around mirrors 'cause it's clear I ain't nothing. And I wonder if you're thinking about me. Well, if this is over, if this is it, don't worry, baby, I'm the comeback kid. Try as I may, I can never be the fairy tale that you've been dreaming. Ain't no turning this thing around. You're more hard living, quitting time. Wonder where you are tonight. I'm always more lost than found. Sure, the 100 proof and the I'm over you's gonna hurt. Yeah, I'm sure it'll hit me. But tonight, it's whiskey, women, and with me. Brother Jukebox, play me a drinking song. If bottom's up till the bottle's gone. Don't waste your breath, 'cause you say it best when you say nothing at all. Try as I may, I can never be the fairy tale that you've been dreaming. Ain't no turning this thing around. You're more hard living, quitting time. Wonder where you are tonight. I'm always more lost than found. Sure, the 100 proof and the I'm over you gonna hurt. Yeah, I'm sure it'll hit me. But tonight, it's whiskey, women, and with me. Whiskey, women, and with me. Whiskey, women, and with me.
Song number 2.
Daddy knows the answer to everything. Oh, how to skin a buck and wet a lime and fix that truck to make it mine. But Daddy, there's something I need to know. I love a girl that don't love me. I know that I'd treat her like a queen. To me, that's exactly what she is. I pray one day she'll come around. I'd steal her heart if I knew how. So Daddy, can you please tell me, how do I make her love me? Well, I've done all that I know to do. I've held the door, I heard her cry about all them other guys. But I can't seem to make make her mine. I love a girl that don't love me. I know that I treat her like a queen. To me, that's exactly what she is. I pray one day she'll come around. I'd steal her heart if I knew how. So Daddy, can you please tell me, how do I make her love me? I took her hand, she took my name, and now that she feels the same, I get to love a girl that now loves me. I always treat her like a queen, and cause to me that's exactly what she is. And now I finally made her mine. I love her till the day we die. Daddy, thank you for all your advice. I finally made her mine. Yeah, she's all mine.
What a talented young gentleman he is. His name is Caden Wilson. That is C-A-D-E-N. If you want to check out Caden Wilson, that is a great ballad called Make Her Love Me. And before that, Whiskey, Women, and Whitley. A great video to that song. And Jesse Keith Whitley, my good buddy that I met last September at Freedom Jam USA, headlined the show, helped produce Mr. Caden Wilson's video and that song as well. No Good Cowboy is the third one in the triple play for Caden Wilson. It is coming right up, but I am also going to be speaking with my first guest, Megan Irby from the great state of Texas, right after we play one more from Caden Wilson. So stay tuned, everybody. The first of two great radio interviews is coming right up. No Good Cowboy, the brand new single for Caden Wilson on today's Country from Tim Kelly, The Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
I can ride a horse, I can rope a steer, I can shoot a gun, and I can run away from here. I don't rob banks, but I break girls' hearts, the kind of cowboy that leaves them in the dark. Just a no-good cowboy, steady looking down. I don't have a home, I just moved from town to town. I lost my love, 'cause I just couldn't see, till she found another man, a better man than me. May not live a perfect life, but I do love the Lord. Mama tried to teach me, Daddy taught me more. She showed me how to love day after day. He only showed me how to ride away. Just a no-good cowboy, steady looking down. I don't have a home, I just moved from town to town. I lost my love, 'cause I just couldn't see, till she found another man, a better man than me. When I find another town, I know what I'd wish. I could be back home with my family once again. Just a no-good cowboy, steady looking down. I don't have a home, I just moved from town to town. I lost my love, 'cause I just couldn't see, till she found another man, a better man than
to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is Triple Play Thursday, and that means every artist on the show gets played 3 times in a row. I'm excited to play 3 in a row from this talented young lady. Her name is Megan Irby. How are you, my friend?
Hey, Tim. I'm doing well. How are you today?
I am doing fantastic. Thanks for doing the program tonight. I've been looking forward to this, and you've got a big fan who has come across your music as well that is a listener of mine for years. Her name is Kelsey Parker, and I know she's listening. She's a big fan of yours now.
Yes, I love Kelsey. She's just so sweet, and she sends me messages almost every day and voice recordings.
Wow.
I was really lucky that she found me on Facebook, I guess from one of your shows playing my song.
Yep, that's right. We're over here on YouTube Live. She's hanging out in the chat room, and I'm on my Facebook Live account too. So people are getting to see this face for radio, but they're getting to hear a lot of great music, and you make it, my friend.
I appreciate it. Thank you all for having me.
Absolutely. You are from the great state of Texas, born and raised?
Yes, born and raised. Athens, Texas is where I was born.
Athens, okay. Tell us kind of about where that's at.
That's probably east, like northeast Texas. I guess you could say it's east of Dallas area.
East of Dallas, okay. My wife is from the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Okay.
So, yeah, we go down there in that area quite a bit to see her sister. It's actually 7 Points in Gun Barrel City, Texas is where her dad and them lived. So,
I just played a show in 7 Points.
No kidding.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago I had a little, I guess at Rax Billards.
Uh-huh.
And it's a little pool hall, I guess, but we played a show over there a couple weeks ago.
There you go. And, yeah, he lived right off of that lake down there, so they used to go fishing all the time. That's good stuff. Man, there's nothing better than the venues in Texas and that Texas country music. It's pretty hot right now, isn't it?
Yes, everybody is getting in on the Texas country music.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of really talented people, musicians and songwriters from Texas. It's just really cool to see people, try.
Yeah.
I feel like we have our own little music club in Texas versus, how Nashville has their own little club. Well, Texas has its own music, period.
Yep, it kind of does. And I think I saw on your website that you're a member of the Texas Country Music Association as well. I'm well familiar with those folks, so that's good stuff.
Okay. Yes, I am.
Yeah, and that red dirt country out of Texas, I love that genre too. It's really good.
It is. I actually grew up listening to like Stoney LaRue and Randy Rogers, Cross Canadian Ragweed. That's where I kind of got into that Texas country music vibe. It was way different than the regular Nashville country.
I'm well familiar with them. In fact, Johnny Morris, the gentleman that owns the Bass Pro Shops, the world headquarters is just about 20 minutes from me in Springfield, Missouri. And one time I used to work for him, and for their company picnic, he had Randy Rogers with the Randy Rogers Band come and perform for that picnic. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, it's good to get to see those folks. And lots of fairs and festivals going on right now. We're getting ready to have one in Springfield. In fact, we're going to go to it and check it out and see what kind of bands are over there, too. But your song, Long Ride, was popping up in my feed here a while back. And I keep seeing your name popping up on a lot of stuff, too. And you're getting interviewed by a lot of other radio stations and getting streamed. And I thought, I'm going to see about getting this Megan Irby on the program. And we ended up being friends on social media first. And it's sure a pleasure to have you tonight.
Well, I appreciate it so much. Long Ride was kind of one of those where I had already been in the studio and I'd already paid the money to go to the studio to have it done. And I have some good friends that own a studio in Waco. And I just got to thinking, if I'm going to pay this extra money to have this song done that I wrote, and I actually dedicated it to my husband, I might as well try it out and just take a leap of faith and stick it out, see how it does. So honestly, I kind of stuck a song out and then kind of went backwards. Then I started playing acoustic shows again because I hadn't played a show probably in 10 years.
Wow.
Just from family life and stuff.
Yeah.
So God kind of took it on a little roll for me on, okay, this is what you have to do next. We stuck it out. Now you got to follow up with it.
Yep. That's kind of how this program has operated. I've taken a break or time or two, called it retirement, come back, and here we are again. But working on year number 13 of doing this show, and it's just the people you get to meet along the way is why I keep doing it. And the music is so darn good, and I keep getting that in my email and thinking, man, this really needs to be on the radio. So, I set this format up a long time ago and got about 10 stations on board, and I just love doing it, so.
Well, congratulations. I'm glad you do it because it really does help artists like me, especially independent artists who are super talented but can't get the edge in or their foot in the door. It really opens up a little door for them.
Absolutely. And you are that, by the way, and you deserve to be heard. You're super talented, and I say this all the time, too. Aren't the women of country music just tearing it up right now?
They are. Like the females of, honestly, not just Texas country music, but the females of a lot of different other genres too are really popping up.
Yeah.
You're hearing a whole lot more talent in every genre that I see. Like I have TikTok and I can see so many different types of music of women just, going after it and doing it.
Yeah.
And of course, everyone has to have a support system. So it's y'all, it's our families, it's the people who keep pushing us to, go harder, go stronger, and just keep going when we feel like giving up. So we appreciate y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. That's an app I watch quite a bit, and I've found several different artists off of there, and had one lady who Kelsey loves too, Savannah Benz. She's been on my program a couple of times, and I had already done a show, and about 11 o'clock we're laying in bed, and I'm scrolling through TikTok, and I hear her debut single, and I was like, wow, this is good. She was 19 at the time, just had graduated high school, and I reached out to her, and we've done 2 interviews so far. Now she's a student full-time at Belmont University, but still making great country music. So
that's awesome. I'll have to look her up.
Yeah, Savannah Benz. It's Savannah with one N and Benz just like the Mercedes car. So
okay.
Good stuff. You have a lot of other things going on. You're also a mother, a housewife, a pediatric nurse, a music minister. We want to talk about a little bit of all of that if you can.
Okay. Well, I am a nurse. My husband worked by himself to support me going to school about 6 years ago. So I went back to school. I got my nursing license. I was already leading worship at a church in Waco, Texas, and I really enjoyed it. I knew that was my calling, was to spread God's love, spread God's light.
Mm-hmm.
And I love leading worship. Well, COVID happened, and, churches kind of shut down. And so we got out of church. But one day I was just driving, and, I was just kind of down. Like we weren't struggling, but we were kind of living in a camper at that time because we were trying to get our house built, and we just sold our other house.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, Lord, what am I supposed to do? You gave me this singing voice. You gave me this talent. I need you to show me the direction you want me to go. Well, 3 days later, my friend calls and was like, hey, there's somebody I work with, and they're looking for a music minister at your church. I don't know if it'd be something you'd be interested in. And I was like, whoa, I don't know about music minister. I said, but I could definitely help them get started on their worship program.
Uh-huh.
Well, they called me. I went in for an interview, and everybody was just staring at me wide-eyed, smiling. It was like 40 people in this room, so I thought I was just going to interview with one person. But anyway, they all asked me questions, then I got the job, and so I've been a music minister for about 2 years now.
Man.
And so when I say God hears our prayers, He will answer them. Sometimes you just have to be patient. Sometimes you just have to wait.
Boy, isn't that the truth? And I've said this a lot, too, and this is certainly true of you. You're giving your God-given talent to the world and helping others heal in whatever situations they may be going through or whatever it is, because music sure does that for folks, and you're giving your God-given talent to the rest of the world, and there's nothing better than that. And I know that makes you feel good, too, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. If I'm going to do this and He's going to give me this talent, then I'm not going to hide it away. A lot of people have fear, like, well, what if this? What if that? It doesn't matter, because when God gives it to you, He's going to make sure that you find a way to help people or to be where He puts you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter about that. Fear, don't let fear hold y'all back. Do
Yeah.
not, because fear is the number one thing that kills passion and purpose.
Absolutely. And we hear a lot of no's in life. I've done sales for a long time, and knocked on doors, made a living at it for 3 years doing that. And I've done a lot of other things in the past. And I just love talking to people. I love, obviously, helping people because of this show and helping the indie artists get airplay. And so you're going to get a lot of no's in life, and there's going to be a little bit of rejection. But somebody made a statement here a while back that really stuck with me, that one yes can change your life. And that's what you're looking for, isn't it?
That's right. And sometimes, too, the way I think about it is sometimes the no's, they're there for a reason. They're there for your protection. They're there because that's not the path you're supposed to go down.
That is absolutely correct as well.
Yes, if you trust that he has it all worked out, then you know that no was there for a reason.
Yeah,
And it
absolutely.
wasn't for you.
Now, let's talk about this too. Your job as a pediatric nurse. You obviously love kids. I know you have kids. And that is an awesome profession. I love hearing that and seeing that in your profile too. How did that come about? Is that something you wanted to do as a career with music on the side, or you use it to finance your music? How does that kind of work?
So, being a nurse was really, it's no secret. Being a musician does not pay the bills, especially when you're independent.
Mm-hmm.
But being a nurse, going back to school, was just so that me and my husband could financially support our family. And I went to be a nurse because my brother has his bachelor's in nursing. My sister-in-law has her bachelor's in nursing. I have a whole family full of nurses. And they were like, you would be really good at this. You just need to go to school for that. So the first job that I got after I passed my NCLEX was the place I'm at now. I haven't left. So I've been here for about 5 years.
Wow.
And it's just special needs children, ones that, they need your help to live, to keep going.
Yeah.
And they don't have the same life as other kids. I have a patient right now. He literally just lays in the bed. I have to stretch his limbs for him. I have to roll him over. But he still smiles. He still laughs. He can't talk. But you can see the joy in his eyes. And so they still have a soul. They still feel things. He'll sit and laugh at the TV, but my passion is just, to help people make a difference. And on top of that, you get really, really close with the families and the parents. They kind of become your family, and you get to see things that other people don't get to see, the struggle that they go through, the trips that they have to cancel, the always being at home because you can't take him out because you don't want him to get sick. It's just, They live a very, very, stressful, closed off life. And so me being a part of that, helping out just a little bit makes me happy, because I always think like, Lord, thank you for my blessings, because I know that other people are going through it way worse than me.
Yeah, boy, you have a super big heart, and I appreciate having you on the program. I knew you were special, and I've known it for a while, even before we did this interview, and people just needed to hear your story, and you're going to help other people out just by your music and what we've talked about tonight.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Did you expect this to happen? When you did a verse of Leonard Skinner's song Simple Man, it went viral. It's had over 1.8 million views up to so far.
No, I did not. And in that video, you can tell, like I said earlier, that's when we were living in our camper, and I was just so depressed and had anxiety, because I am not the type of person that can be closed off in a little bitty space. And I literally had came in from, we have this little shop that we built next to it. I came in from the shop, and I was like, I'm just going to play around with my guitar and shut this little door. And the first verse kind of just came to me, and I just started playing it. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to post this. I said, I just feel like I should post it. And I did. And then the next morning I woke up, and I was like, what in the world? This is crazy. So it was so random, but honestly, I just feel like I changed that verse because it was a mom talking to her son.
Yeah.
It wasn't, the Leonard Skinner version is amazing, because Leonard Skinner is probably one of my all-time favorite bands. I grew up listening to classic rock. My dad, he always had the classic rock station on, so Leonard Skinner was my number one. And so when I rewrote that, I think it touched a lot of moms, specifically just because it was like they were singing to their own son instead of about somebody singing about their mom to a son, if that makes sense, like in a third person.
Yeah. What brought you into country music? I'll tell you my story real quick. Is when I married my first wife from Oklahoma, I spent 20 years in southeast Oklahoma before coming back to Branson, but that's what kind of did it for me, and it was in the 90s, so that 90s country kind of got me. But how did you go from classic rock pretty much growing up to country?
Now, I didn't really switch. The thing is that when you're a musical person, you like all genres of music, and that's
Right.
what I am. I'm kind of like a blended. I love all different types of music, but I've always sang country music. I actually was in a band, 13 years ago, 14 years ago, called 35 South, and they played a lot of covers, like Nashville style. And then, like I said earlier, Randy Rogers, Cross Canadian Ragweed. So I listen to them too, and I feel like Cross Canadian Ragweed and Randy Rogers and them, they kind of blend in a little bit with that southern rock, that Leonard Skinner vibe, and so I was really drawn to them. Now, country music, I have been singing it a while, but I wrote this song, and all my songs, basically go around country music.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't classify myself as a Nashville country artist. I could be, but at the end of the day, the way I like to see it is that I write songs, and whatever flow they go towards, that's what they're going to go towards.
Yeah.
So most of my songs, though, are based around country music.
Country music tells the best stories, so that's great for a songwriter, isn't it?
It 100% is. And there's a few artists that I've recently found that are just super good at their songwriting skills.
Mhm.
They're 10 years younger than me, and they write all of their own stuff, and I'm just like, the creative mind to sit and write the way they do,
Yep.
That's what draws me to country music, honestly, is just the way the songs are written.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you have a full schedule. You're, as we mentioned, a wife, a mother, a pediatric nurse, a music minister. You have children of your own. How many children you have?
I have 3 children.
Three
I have
children.
Yes, I have a 13-year-old, I have a 9-year-old, and I have a 6-year-old.
That'll keep you busy.
They do, but they're fun. They
So-
are fun.
So that brings up this next question. When do you find time to write songs? Is it something that wakes you up in the middle of the night with a title in your head, a lyric? Do you have to hear the hook first? How do you do it?
Okay, so I was telling this a couple weeks ago to a couple people. Usually it'll be like a phrase or some words with a tune in my head, and if it keeps making me itch and it keeps sticking there, like the other day I was like, okay, Lord, I'll go write this down, and then I'll grab my guitar and I'll try to find the chords or whatever to go to it, and then most of the time he will just kind of flow the rest out to me. I don't try to force anything or sit and stress myself out. I like it to flow. I like it to be natural. And so all of the songs I've written previously usually were while my kids were in school and I was off on a Thursday or a Friday, and I could have quiet time, and I was just sitting there playing and just practicing, and then I would get something and then I would write it down. But I feel like if you're forcing the song to be written and it's not something you're really feeling, that it's probably not going to be a good song. Sometimes there are great songs written like that really fast, but if you really want to have some feeling into it, I just kind of wait.
Yep.
And yeah, but there was this one song that I did write that I had a chorus for, and I sat on it for probably 2 months, and then for some reason it popped back in my head, and then I wrote the rest of the song. So you never know when you're going to get one.
Wow, that is neat. And the creative minds don't really sleep much anyway, do they?
No, it's like, I feel like creative minds have ADD.
Yeah.
We have a little bit of ADD because we are always wanting to do something.
I agree. I have to add this song to my playlist. That's my ADD.
Right?
Definitely glad to add Megan Irby to the playlist. And so let's tell us the story. I'm not looking at how many times this next song has been streamed. Long Ride's what we're going to start with. And then I am looking at Mama's Simple Man, over 60,000 streams and downloads. That's going to be your second song played tonight. But talk about Long Ride and how many times this has been streamed and kind of how this song came about or the story behind it.
So, Long Ride was written like I said, a tune popped in my head, and I actually wrote this song probably almost 2 years ago. And I was just thinking about, like, before we had kids, before life got busy, me and my husband, we would just used to go ride around on back roads. We would go hog hunting at night. We would just spend time together in nature, and it was fun. And those were our date nights, because when you live out in a little bitty country town, there's not really much to do. And so I was just writing a song kind of based on that, and I dedicated it to him. And it was one of my happier songs, because I have a lot of, emotional songs, a lot of healing songs. And that's honestly the reason why I put that one on the radio, because it was happier. And I was like, let's put this out too. Like, this is happy, let's do it. But my husband turns red sometimes, because if I sing it at a show, I'll always dedicate it to him. He's super quiet. He's like way opposite of me. And he just grins over there, so it's kind of cute.
That is awesome. That's a great story, and that's exactly how country music is. It can be something simple, but, it's something that everybody can relate to. And, Kelsey says it all the time in the chat room, I want to take a long ride with you. I'm like, well, this is a 3-hour show. Get ready. Here we go. Buckle up, So,
I love that. That's hilarious.
We do. We chat back and forth all the time like that, too. Well, we're going to play this great song for the folks out there, and then we're going to come back and talk about your second one that has been streamed, I'm looking at, over 60,000 times, called Mama's Simple Man. Her name is Megan Irby. This is called Long Ride on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on a Triple Play Thursday.
This town is slowing down. Sun is falling asleep. Full moon is hiding out behind those live oak trees. Come on, let's take a drive. We got nothing to do. Babe, go grab the key. I'll put on my shoes. I wanna take a long ride. Back road in the moonlight, stare into those deep brown eyes. Stay up too late. Baby, move a little closer. I lay my head up on your shoulder. We're only getting older. Let's not wait. I wanna take a long ride. Sound up, humming along. It's just you and me. Never should've waited this long.
Once again, her name is Megan Irby from the great state of Texas. That is a great song. It is called Long Ride, and you just heard the story behind it. I love every bit of that. Good job on that one.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I'm glad that one popped up in my feed a while back, and we were able to hook up with an interview tonight.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for doing it. It's our first, but it won't be our last. I can guarantee you. We'll. And you said you came to Branson too about a year ago on spring break. If you do that again, be sure to hit me up, and hopefully I can help you get some local gigs here, and maybe go see you in the live show.
Yes, I will definitely contact you if we plan another trip down there.
Yeah. You know, this is the Bible Belt, too. There's a lot of organizations, churches, and other things that maybe would be interested in your musical ministry, too, and you will be able to do some of that for some of the folks here. That'd be awesome.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, they love the Lord in Branson, absolutely, and we do too, and that's a big thing. You know, all the credit goes to God for this musical talent that we play on the radio and the people that we talk to along the way, doesn't it?
Yes, 100%.
Yep.
Everything good comes from the Lord, and even when we go through bad stuff, He has a plan.
That's
we just gotta
exactly
keep
right.
trusting.
Mama's Simple Man, that's the second song we're going to play. Has over 60,000 downloads and streams up to date, and there are going to be a whole lot more probably after we play it tonight. Tell us about this one.
Okay, so this one was me. I just got back in from my shop, and I went into the little camper we were living in at the time while our house was being built, and I was really stressed out, and so I just started playing around on my guitar, and those lyrics popped up in my head, and I posted it on TikTok. The next morning when I woke up, it was viral. I will say this story, though. After it went viral, I was kind of blown away that went viral.
Uh-huh.
But after it went viral, I had a lady message me on TikTok and said, "Hey, do you have this out on any platforms? Like, can I download this anywhere?" And I said, "No, not yet." She said, "Well, I'm on my way to a funeral home. Like tomorrow, I have to go to the funeral home, and I have to pay for my funeral." And she said, "And I want this song played at my funeral for my 7-year-old son."
Wow.
And so, of course, I'm over here like, "Okay, God," and like crying because I'm like, "What in the world?" And so the reason why this song got recorded so quickly was I literally posted on Facebook and I said, "Look, I need a song recorded very quickly."
Mm-hmm.
And my good friends down in Waco, they owned Rabbit Hole Recording, Josh Bernard, he got me in that probably 3 days later on a Sunday night, and we went up there and recorded everything. He flipped it, and I got it back out there or whatever. I went ahead and sent it to her, or I tried to send it to her, and I got it released. But I messaged her 2 more times, and I asked her how she was doing, but the 3rd time, she never messaged back. So I'm assuming that she has her wings and she's in heaven now, but it's reasons like that where it's like if you do come up with a song and it's not the best song, or you do come up with something, go ahead and stick it out because you have no clue who needs it or who can use it.
Yeah, what an incredible story, you know, and that is just true of music and things in general. Something that, you know, maybe you're not even really wild about just goes crazy, and then one that you're really thinking will do well doesn't do that well sometimes, and that's just how it is, and everybody's taste is different. But the songs that we're playing tonight are top-notch, and thank you for recording them. Thank you for the recording studio, the big shout-out. And, you know, I say this all the time, too. You don't have to go to Nashville to make this great music. This talent that you have needs to be heard, and you've got good people in your corner, obviously, because the music is fantastic.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, so congratulations on all of that. And the third song that we're going to play tonight for your triple play is called Where Do I Belong? Real quick, the story on that one.
Where Do I Belong was written before I got the music minister position.
Mm-hmm.
I actually wrote that, and I was trying to find my purpose. I was trying to find, whenever you don't get to use something you're passionate about, like your talent, and you're kind of just, you know, stagnant, you feel kind of lost. You're like, well, what direction do I go? Where do I need to be? What do I need to do? And so it was kind of one of those songs. And I wrote it in a way to where anyone can kind of relate to it for their own story. So it's not super specific to just me. And so far I have more that's the second most downloads that I have besides Simple Man. And I think that one is just because it really helps people. I think people really relate to it.
Yeah, that is awesome. Well, congratulations on what you got going on so far. Like I said, we'll do this interview again in a few months. Come back and we'll talk some more. And in fact, I think Where Do I Belong is just dropped on August the 5th, right?
Yes, on August 5th, it hit the radio, the Texas radio. Okay. So y'all call and request it. Get it out there, send it to your loved ones, and I hope you like it.
Awesome. I know we are going to love it, and I'm looking forward to playing the other two tonight. But where can folks find you on social media if they want to go back and listen to some of your music? And you've got some others that I didn't have in the triple play tonight, but where can they find you on social media?
They can find me under Megan Irby on YouTube. They can find me on TikTok under Megan Irby, Facebook under Megan Irby. If you type in my name, I should pop right up. I also have a website called meganirby.com, which has my social media attached to it, so they can just click on those links as well.
Thank you so much for your time tonight, and like I said, let's do this again real soon. You've been a treat to talk to, and God bless you and your family. Hug those kiddos for us, and thanks for the time tonight.
I will. I appreciate y'all. God bless y'all, and y'all have a great rest of your night.
Megan Irby, this is Mama's Simple Man on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Listen, baby, I know you're young. I know you're wild, I know you're free, my only son. Listen closely, if you can, that I want for you, my son, is to be a simple man. Be a simple man. Oh, take your time. Don't live too fast. Troubles will come, ooh, and they will pass. You'll find a woman, oh baby, you'll find love. But don't forget, son, there is someone up above. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Be something, yeah, you love and understand. Baby, be a simple man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Forget your lust for the rich man's gold that you need is in your soul. You can do this, oh baby, if you try. All that I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Be something, yeah, you love and understand. Baby, be a simple Won't you do this for me, son, if you can?
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Finally figured out gas tank is running on E. Guess I better slow down so time don't get the best of me. By your sleepy old town, thoughts and memories. No matter how far the distance, freedom don't feel free. I'm crying now, I'm crying now. Where do I belong? Where do I belong? Is it somewhere new? Someplace I've known? Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? Where do I belong? Trying to figure out who I'm supposed to be. Am I too far gone? Can I find a purpose in me? By your sleepy old town, thoughts and memories. No matter how far the distance, freedom don't feel free. I'm crying now, I'm crying now. Where do I belong? Where do I belong? Is it somewhere new? Someplace I've known? Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? Where do I belong? Ooh, where do I belong? As the sun goes down, this world keeps spinning around, and I wonder if you notice me. Feels too good to be true when something feels brand new. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I'm crying now, I'm crying now. Where do I belong? Where do I belong? Is it somewhere new? Someplace I've known? Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? Where do I belong? Ooh, where do I belong?
Where Did I Go Wrong? Mama Simple Man and Long Ride from my good friend Megan Irby. That is U-R-B-Y on her last name. And Megan, I just want to tell you I had a great time tonight. Thanks for being in the chat room as well. 125 people are watching this interview right now on my Facebook account. I keep looking over at my phone because it shows me how many people are tuned in live. And so you're getting out there, my friend. And 10 radio stations are picking up our interview tonight. Our interview will also go into the Tim Kelly Show interview archives after the show is over tonight. So you can click that at the top of our homepage of the website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com, and you'll be able to listen to it over and over again. And Megan, if you want to download it for your social media, you are more than welcome to do that as well. Thank you for being special and my special guest tonight. Welcome to hour number 2 of the Tim Kelly Show. We are live on that website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. You got the Branson background there as well, and I'm also live on Facebook and YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio. That Branson Ferris wheel's looking real good, all lit up, and this music we play tonight is lit up as well. Got another great triple play coming right up. This next artist is going to be with me live 2 weeks from tonight. He is from the state of Florida. His name is Randy Cobb. The first song is Amazing, and that just happens to be the title of it as well. Randy Cobb, Amazing, on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
How I love your face, how I love your smile. It lights up a room like a neon glow from a harvest moon. When you laugh, it's free. When you stare at me, it flies to my soul like a ghost wind from your heart of gold. I never want to lose this or do anything to bruise this. This thing will last us all our days. What a gift to find this love of yours and mine. It's so amazing. All this ain't pretend. You're my very best friend. You stand by my side when the weather vane spins from those hurricane winds. Come and dream with me. Close your eyes, you'll see how forever feels as we hold hands through those daisy fields. I never want to lose this or do anything to bruise this. Hey, this thing will last us all our days. What a gift to find this love of yours and mine. It's so amazing. All our days, what a gift to find this love of yours and mine. Oh, what a gift to find a love like yours and mine. It's so amazing. It's so amazing.
Number 2.
Riding shotgun in a four-wheel drive. There's a full moon blaring on this Alabama night. Me and my boys looking for some fun, raising hell, chasing tail in that midnight sun. Turn left by the field, park by the gate. Heard Waylon and Merle, Keith Whitley, then some Blake. Jumped on over, walked on in, and I said, my name's Randy, these boys are my friends. There were angels around, trouble in their eyes, with their pretty flannel shirts and their cut-off covered thighs. Dancing around, beers in their hands, by the water, by the fire, man, they were raising some sand. And I smiled at one, she winked back at me. Next thing I knew, she was teaching birds and bees. What a night to remember, never forget all the fun that we found in those Alabama sticks. Now we couldn't believe we had come on such a dream, with these country little cuties way out here in the trees. Me and my boys looking for some fun. What a time that we found under the midnight sun. That's the way it goes, stuff is for real when you're riding shotgun with your buddies by a field. What a night to remember, never forget all the fun that we found in those Alabama sticks. There were angels around, trouble in their eyes, with their pretty flannel shirts and their cut-off covered thighs. Dancing around, beers in their hands, by the water, by the fire, man, they were raising some sand. And we couldn't believe we had come on such a dream, with these country little cuties way out here in the trees. What a night to remember, never forget all the fun that we found in those Alabama sticks. Alabama, 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 Alabama sticks.
Once again, his name is Randy Cobb. He is from the state of Florida. That is called Alabama Sticks. And before that, another great song called Amazing. I'll have one more from Randy Cobb to complete his triple play in just a moment. But again, I want to let you know he will be my special guest 2 weeks from tonight on the 29th of August on another Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. And music by Randy Cobb is where you can find him and like him on Facebook as well. There will be no Triple Play Thursday show next Thursday. It's going to air on the 21st on a Wednesday night, but we'll be calling it Triple Play Thursday, and we'll go on the air at 7 p.m. Central Time next Wednesday. So 6 days from tonight, there is going to be a Kansas City Chiefs ball game. The third preseason game is on Thursday night, and yours truly has tickets. So I will be in Kansas City rooting on the Kansas City Chiefs and showing my Mahomes tattoo and everything. So that's going to be a great, great time. And I want to tell you, too, we've also got some Tim Kelly Show merch on our website at the top of the homepage of KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. So if you've been a special guest or you're just a fan of the show, you can get some Tim Kelly Show merch. I've got t-shirts that you can even customize with your name. If you have any issues with that, let me know and I will put your name on there and make that shirt look however you want and send it right back to you. The link so you can order and it will drop ship right to you. Absolutely. Randy Cobb, the third song in his triple play, has a great video to this. You need to check this out on YouTube as well. It is called Not On Me from Randy Cobb on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Firing up my pickup, I'm on my way to work. 8 to 5 just to get mine, living life for what it's worth. Now I'm down to my last dollar, last cigarette. Still worried about tomorrow, but I ain't giving up yet. I'm not a preacher, damn it, I'm gonna preach. Everybody wants to get there fast, got a soul for you gonna read. You've hands out. But these handouts, they ain't for free. No, baby, not on me. Baby, not on me. Oh, us backwood boys are yelling, not on me. I know that's what you're used to, but it's time for things to change. This living off the back of the working man's the wrong way to earn your pay. 'Cause we learn young how to do it. This is how we were born and raised. We wake up, go to work, make it home, go to church, love God, family, USA. You do it your way, and I'll keep doing it mine. Ain't always that easy, but it works for me every time. You've got to get up, man. I've given all I think I can give. Made by the sweat of my brow, forged me the life that I live. And I'm tired of what's going on. I think it's time people to see there ain't nothing for free. Yeah. Oh, us backwood boys are yelling not on me. Oh, not on me. Ain't nothing for free. Yeah, not on me.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it?
Today's country.
Country lives right here.
Country is what we do.
Today's country.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
Cry too much. Sometimes it feels like I don't feel enough. I talk too much. When I get going, I just can't shut up. And I don't even like talking. Did I really just say that out loud? Kinda like I'm sleepwalking. It's time to wake up now. Call it what you want, but I'ma call it like it is. I can't be the only one that feels like this. I'm on my way to me, but I just might not be there yet. So call that what you want, but I'm an emotional wreck. I try so hard. They don't make makeup for these kind of scars. They only see what I wanna show. I pray to God they'll never know that I try so hard, and it's tearing me apart. Call it what you want, but I'ma call it like it is. I can't be the only one that feels like this. I'm on my way to me, but I just might not be there yet. So call that what you want, but I'm an emotional wreck. And it's alright, alright, it's alright, Alright. Call it what you want, but I'ma call it like it is. I can't be the only one that feels like this. I'm on my way to me, but I just might not be there yet. So call it what you want, but I'm in emotional wreck. Oh yeah. Call it what you want, but I'ma call it like it is. I can't be the only one that feels like this. I'm on my way to me, but I just might not be there yet. So call it what you want, but I'm in emotional wreck. Yeah, call it what you want, but I'm in emotional wreck.
Number 2.
Give this girl a gold star. I play the lead part and hide in all my feelings. Cause I'm a good fake, can hide the heartache from what life's been dealing. How long can I keep up this pretending? Holding my tears inside till I drown. Was feeling so numb, I couldn't move on. Then I found out sometimes it's okay to let yourself cry. Yeah. Let go, let the hurt show, cause it's gonna be alright. You gotta know it and own it and all that you feel it. If you say it and name it, then there's hope to heal it. Sometimes it's okay to let yourself cry. It's okay to let yourself cry, cry, yeah. Give this girl a whole heart, cause when I break apart, I can let you see it. I'm understanding, I'm not abandoned. This is just a season. When I feel like I can't make a comeback, there is a God who says he won't leave. Cause he is faithful, and I am able to just be me. Sometimes it's okay to let yourself cry, yeah. Let go, let the hurt show, cause it's gonna be alright. You gotta know it and own it and all that you feel it. If you say it and name it, then there's hope to heal it. Sometimes it's okay to let yourself cry. It's okay. It's okay to let yourself cry, cry, yeah. It's okay to let yourself cry, cry, Give this girl a whole heart, and when I break apart, I can let you see it. Sometimes it's okay to let yourself cry, yeah. Let go, let the hurt show, cause it's gonna be alright. You gotta know it and own it and all that you feel it. If you say it and name it, then there's hope to heal it. Sometimes it's okay to let yourself cry. It's okay to let yourself cry, cry, yeah. It's okay to let yourself cry, cry. It's okay to let yourself.
Her name is Emily Faith. The song is called Cry. And before that, Emotional Wreck. Boy, where's this show going on, ladies and gentlemen? Well, I'll tell you what, she is fantastic. I had a great radio interview with her last year. She is super talented as well. Emily Faith, all over social media. That's where you can find her. And you need to go check her out on YouTube because you can actually see the video to the third song I'm getting ready to play here in just a second. Lee Sims, my good friend from Colorado, is going to join me in another great radio radio interview, though, after we do play one more from Emily Faith. So stay tuned. We got another great radio interview straight ahead. This is called Heaven in a Small Town, and Branson is a small town of only 10,000 people. It is heaven. If you've never been here, I highly encourage coming here. And if you're getting ready to book a trip to Branson, you can even check out the full weekly weather forecast on our website at KICRIndyCountryRadio.com. Emily Faith, Heaven in a Small Town, live on the Tim Kelly Show right now on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
God, I know that heaven might be different from what I know, with crowded city streets and no back roads paved with dirt, like I'm used to here on earth. God, I know you'll meet me at the gates when I come home. I've heard it's even better than I hoped that it could be, even bigger than I dreamed. Don't get me wrong, but Lord, when I go, hope I can't walk those streets of gold without seeing folks I know and hearing some old story about my mama. Hope under that big city steeple it still feels like 50 people singing out of hymnals to our Father. I want my family and my Jesus, both just 3 doors down. Oh, I hope heaven is a small town. Where I'm from, we take real good care of people that we love, so they know just where they'll go when time is up and they move on. No, it's not goodbye for long. Hope I can't walk those streets of gold without seeing folks I know and hearing some old story about my mama. Hope under that big city steeple it still feels like 50 people singing out of hymnals to our Father. I want my family and my Jesus, both just 3 doors down. Oh, I hope heaven is a small town. Oh, God, I hope it's like what I know. Don't get me wrong, but Lord, when I go, hope I can't walk those streets of gold without seeing folks I know and hearing some old story about my mama. Hope under that big city steeple it still feels like 50 people singing out of hymnals to our Father. I want my family and my Jesus, both just 3 doors down. Oh, I hope heaven is a small town. Oh, I hope heaven is a small town.
Listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. We are live tonight on this Triple Play Thursday from Branson, Missouri, but I have a good friend from Colorado with me on the phone tonight. His name is Lee Sims. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing well, Tim. How about yourself, buddy?
Doing fantastic, man. Thanks for doing the show again. I'm glad to have you back on. I've loved your music for some time and keep playing you on the radio, man. You keep coming out with great stuff.
Well, thank you so much. I got quite a few new ones coming up. Hopefully a little bit later this year. So, but right now, of course, we're talking about If God Got the Blues. That's the latest one, and so really happy with the way that one turned out.
Boy, so am I. You just get better and better, my friend.
You're very kind to say so. Thank you.
You know, you're a member of the Country Music Hall of Fame there in Colorado, and you've been doing this for a while, but I love the artists that keep traditional country music alive, and you are definitely doing that.
Thank you. Yeah, that's where my heart is, so it makes it easy to do.
Yeah, absolutely. You began, though, at age 12, and you began taking music lessons, and you tackled the lap steel, it says, and traditional guitar. So you had a love for traditional country music back when you were young, even.
Oh, yeah. When I first became familiar with music, it was all like Tennessee Ernie Ford, Johnny Cash, Johnny Horton. You know, all those ones that were back then, Jim Reeves. And so I grew up singing all that stuff.
Oh, man. Our buddy John Williams, who's listening to us live from Lufkin, Texas, will love that. He's even got a group for Jim Reeves, the Gentleman Jim.
Oh, yeah. What a great singer. And he had the pipes, that's for sure.
Yep, absolutely. Speaking of pipes, you've got to open and perform with some of the greats, Waylon Jennings, Tanya Tucker, Buck Owens, George Strait. Man, that's some good stuff.
Yeah, it was a good time too. A lot of that was like in the mid to late 70s, and of course we were getting hot and heavy on the urban cowboy phase of country music, and boy, things were just exploding all over the place. So there were a lot of opportunities, and I was fortunate enough to be in the right place at the right time.
Yep. Your first gig, though, started way back in junior high. It says it was a talent show in junior high where you springboarded your career. Tell us about that.
Well, I think I was if I recall, I was in the 9th grade. So, and that was back before they put the 9th grade in high school, at least here in Colorado. So, I was in a choir, and the teacher that I had in that choir class was also running the talent contest for the show for the year, and she convinced me to apply for it. So I got a couple of guys together to play something, and we played something ridiculous. It was like "Hang On, Sloopy" or something like that. It's obviously not country, but I mean, still at that time it was all fun, big stuff. Anyway, but yeah, it's that's kind of the beginning of it all.
Awesome. You started a band called the Platte River Band. Maybe you can give us a geography lesson. Tell us, is the Platte River based on something there in Colorado, or where?
Yes, it is. And there's like a North and a South Platte. The North Platte goes through Nebraska, and then the South Platte comes through Colorado.
Okay.
And when I formed the band, I wanted to kind of let people know that when we went to, like, we wound up going to Washington State, Oregon, Nevada, Canada. I wanted to have something that would kind of regionalize us for Colorado. And so that I just chose that.
That's awesome. Now, born and raised in Colorado, have you lived there your whole life?
Pretty much. I was actually born in Columbus, Georgia. My dad was in the military. I was born there at Fort Benning. And so we traveled a lot in my early years. I lived out in California, about 3 or 4 different places, and down in Albuquerque, New Mexico for a while, and then we moved to Colorado about 1963, I think it was. And I've been here ever since, except for majority.
Hey, you sound like me. I've moved around a little bit too. I spent time in California when I went to broadcasting school in the 80s. Then I met my wife, first wife of 20 years, from Oklahoma. So I lived down in southeast Oklahoma, where Blake Shelton's from, for about 20 years. And then moved back home to Missouri, where I'm originally from, and now in Branson. Our grandparents used to bring us to this theme park here, Silver Dollar City, that also owns Dollywood, and it's an 1880s theme park, and they used to get us season tickets all the time. And I thought, man, what a beautiful place this is, and I'd sure love to live here, and we made that happen about 12 years ago. So
that is so awesome. I'm telling you, I was down there in Branson, I'm going to say maybe half a dozen years ago. Went down there with my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, and we went out there. I don't remember the name of the lake, but we rented a pontoon, and we were out there on the lake all day long, and it was I was totally mesmerized by how big the lakes were there.
Yeah, it'd probably be Table Rock Lake. That's the big one. It even goes down into Arkansas. It's 76 miles long.
You know what? That is the one.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Table Rock, that was exactly it. But yeah, here in Colorado, we don't have anything like that.
My wife and I got married in the overlooking that lake almost 3 years ago. It'll be 3 years in October, and the Kimberling City Bridge that goes right over Table Rock Lake into Lampe, Missouri, is where we got married. So we love that lake lifestyle too that they have down here in Branson.
Yeah, that is cool. That's really a cool place.
Yep. Well, you got as cool places in Colorado, too. You've actually played at the iconic Taste of Colorado, Elitch Gardens, Zanzibar, and a lot of country music festivals and county fairs there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like I said, we've been fortunate to be in the right place at the right time and knew the right people. And so we got a big opportunities doing the Taste of Colorado for many years. And I got exposed to a lot of different styles of music and different people. So it was definitely a good time.
Love that. Now, I love your deep baritone voice in the world of country music, too. It is really, really awesome, but it's also gotten noticed by other people, like for radio commercials and television show producers have noticed that as well. And I'm friends with a lot of voiceover artists. You hear them on radio and TV every day, especially in radio imaging. They make the cool radio liners, in between songs. And then, there's commercials. I don't personally like listening to commercials, but I've done them myself, too, and that's just the way radio is. Tell us about that experience.
Well, that was a really good time too. And once again, this all was spawned out of the 70s and early 80s when the country music was really popping. Here, especially here locally in Colorado. Uh-huh. And there were some commercial companies. I had 3 different ones that I was working for at the time. So you'd get a call to show up at the studio, and you'd walk in and they'd hand you your copy, and you'd go through it a couple of times, and then you'd sit down and perform to a music track that was already laid down. Mm-hmm. So I was able to do a lot of stuff for all over the United States.
That is awesome.
It was really good. I think one of the things that that you might find interesting too is that the one studio that I was working at recording commercials, they had country versions and pop versions, and I got to do the country versions of things, and my counterpart on the pop versions was Gary Morse. Uh-huh. And so I always found that being pretty awesome to know that I was in the same room with such a talented individual as Gary. He was something else. He played in the club just right down the street from me too, and so he was always awesome.
That is cool. You've done a laundry list of demos too. It says for songwriters. Any of those demos ever made it to something that a big name artist picked up?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I honestly don't. I don't know for sure, but no, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, there's still time, man. You're still doing your thing.
I'm still trudging right along. That's right.
I hear a lot of demo singers out of Nashville. One in particular that I love is a guy by the name of Matt Dame. I'm like, man, this guy's got a lot of great music. It's hard to believe these are demos that he's doing for people. And you're one of those too. I mean, if people just hear you sing, they'll be like, man, this guy needs to be on the radio. And I've known it for a long time now. We've been friends for quite a while, and we sure love putting you on the radio, man. It's definitely, we can say New Country's best behind your music.
Well, thank you. I'm so grateful for having the opportunity to have met you and to have you play my music. It's very humbling to have that happen.
Yeah, well, we appreciate doing it. And, country music's universal. We say that all the time. And we're on a bunch of universal radio stations. I give them a big shout out before the show happens. And so you're going to get played on 3 stations in Belgium, Ireland, Denver, Colorado. We got a bunch of them on board with us.
That is sweet, man. I love it.
Yeah. And they do too. They love Lee Sims as well. Your brand new single is called If God Got the Blues. Man, what an interesting title. Did you write this one?
No, I'm not gifted in the writing area, but I'm very grateful that I do know people that do write good songs.
Yep.
And this song was written by Galen Griffin and George Hill. They're out of Nashville. They're Nashville writers, and my producer knows Galen real well. So he had a box, like a shoebox full of his stuff that I went through, and I've been really fortunate. He did "I'm Gonna Let You Down," which we talked about before we started the interview. He wrote that one as well, and see what else. I'm drawing a blank right now, but I've been fortunate to do quite a few of his things, and I came across this one, and it was the right time and the right song.
You've got a huge library of music that you've done personally, and I've got a huge library of your music since we've known each other. So easy to not be able to remember a song, but man, be on this end of it. It's like, which Lee Sims song am I going to play today? Because I love them all. I'm Gonna Let You Down is going to be the third one tonight in the triple play, and I think it's still my favorite. But man, this new song, If God Got the Blues, is really done well too.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it, and the people took the song and graciously played it for me right away. So that's always a good sign.
I'm going to say this, even though you may not be an avid songwriter, putting your heart and soul into somebody else's words, that's a talent too.
Well, and I think maybe some of that came from recording all those commercial jingles, because one of the things you have to do on those is you have to sell the product. And so I kind of learned at an early age that, you got to be able to relate to what you're singing and to sell the song. So
now, at that early age, was it at that point in time where you thought, you started to play, but at what point did you think, maybe I want to do something in the country music world as a singer?
Oh my goodness. Probably back even when I was 7 or 8 years old, even before I picked up an instrument. My dad used to take me to jam sessions all the time, and so he's got me singing with much older individuals than myself to get my feet wet. And so I'm thinking I probably wanted to be a singer all along.
That is awesome. Now, let me ask you this, too, about your deep baritone voice, because I had a friend that this happened to. We went to Nashville in 2008 with me and his dad were best friends at the time, and we went down there to Nashville because he had a recording deal, and he was 17. Well, about 3 years later, his voice really changed, and he didn't even sound like he did when he made that first CD. Did that happen to you, and if so, at what point?
Where do you come up with these questions? Yeah, my first couple of recordings, if I played them for you, I would doubt that you would even recognize who's singing.
Wow.
Yeah, it was much higher pitch, and just a kid. I'm just going. What was that? I think I was maybe 16 when I recorded my first song. Of course, I had my own radio show when I was 16 too.
No kidding.
So yeah, there was a radio station here locally that had some decent rates on their time, and so I did a half-hour country radio show every week. And I was fortunate enough. I was playing some nightclubs at the time, and some of the nightclubs would, pitch in $15, $20, and so I was able to pay for the radio time. And then my drummer at the time, his father was into recording, and so he would record all the stuff in his front room, and we knew what we were going to do, and it was kind of funny because we'd stop right in the middle and I'd do a live commercial. So, those would be fun tapes to get a hold of.
Yeah. That's like me. I've been doing this show 12 years now. We just celebrated 12 years this May. And
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. And I go back and listen to some of the older shows, and I'm like, wow, did I really sound like that on the radio, And it's just neat how things progress. You just get better with practice on everything that you do, don't you? And hone your skills.
Yeah. If I come across one of those early recordings, I'll send it to you just for your own amusement.
There you go. I would love that. It is always a pleasure to have you on the program, and I'm excited to play 3 of your songs. Let's start with this one called If God Got the Blues. It is the latest single from Lee Sims on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
You won't find me on the front pew every time the church doors open, or walking around with a Bible in my hand. But I've hit my knees, I've made my peace, and I know where I'm going. And one day I'm gonna meet the man. Please don't get me wrong, 'cause I'm no better than the rest. But there's just a simple question that we need to ask ourselves. What would we do if God got the blues? If he threw his hands up in the air, looked down and said he didn't care, or we asked for forgiveness and he refused, tell me, what would we do if God got the blues? Can you see a small child praying? Now I lay me down to sleep, and the good Lord turned a deaf ear to it all. Or a man who with his last breath said he's finally seen the light, but when he closed his eyes, the dark was all he saw. No, I don't mean to scare so, or put no one to shame, but the way this world's been going, don't it make you stop and think, what would we do if God got the blues? If he threw his hands up in the air, looked down and said he didn't care, or we asked for forgiveness and he refused, tell me, what would we do if God got the blues? Tell me, what would we do if God got the blues?
That is the brand new single from Lee Sims. It is called If God Got the Blues, and man, that is so well done. And like I said, the real talent is putting somebody else's words to music, and you're doing that today, actually. After we get done with the interview, you were in a recording session, so you stay pretty busy as well.
I try to. I've actually got plenty of things to do. I don't go wanting for,
yeah.
Excuse me, for things to do. So.
That is good. Well, when people want Lee Sims, that's a good thing, too, and they're getting some top-notch quality in the music industry if they're getting Lee Sims on their side.
Thank you. I appreciate your kind words.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me ask you this now. In a live performance, what can we hear in a Lee Sims show besides your originals? Who are some of the favorite ones you like to sing?
Oh, let's see. George Strait is always a go-to. Johnny Cash, like we already mentioned earlier.
Yep.
And Waylon. You know, I grew up doing all that stuff. Let's see, what else? Yeah, those would be the top three right there that come to mind. Of course, I do Buck Owens and you know, all the classic stuff. So
yeah. You know, his buddy Roy Clark had a theater here in Branson, and we had Mickey Gilley. His theater's still here. He's unfortunately he passed away a little bit ago, and you know, a great traditional country music history here in Branson. I really think it's kind of like number 2 to Nashville.
Oh yeah, no, that's very cool.
So,
when I was like I mentioned before, when we came down there and spent some time on the lake down there, we also went into town and caught a couple shows, and it's maybe number 2 to Nashville. I mean, it's enough. It could be number 1.
I think so. You know, we love what we call classic country. You make the traditional country, and it does. It sounds classic, but I see you got an old pickup there that's a Chevy. It looks like stepside pickup. We love the classic cars and trucks, too, especially John Williams from Lufkin, Texas. He's got 7 of them that he bought.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, no, that's cool.
So is this truck yours or just one you use for the website prop?
Actually, it's a friend of mine. It's his house that he has. He's got, I don't know, 3 or 4 acres, and he's really into the classic vehicles. So he's got a boatload of them out there. You can see several of his vehicles in my videos that I've done.
That's awesome. Well, that's a clean truck, and you look good sitting in it, my friend.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. It's been great having you on again tonight. I look forward to our next one, and keep making that great country music, man. Anything you put out, you're one of those artists I've never turned down a song from, because I can always count on Lee Sims to put out top-notch stuff. So keep doing your thing.
I will do that.
You've got a very simple website. Maybe you can tell us where folks can find you on social media and look at some more of your music and purchase it.
Yeah, you can find all the regular places: Instagram, Spotify. Of course, we don't want to talk about that one.
They don't give me a whole lot of love either. So.
No, they don't. They don't give anybody much love. Facebook, and of course my website is leesims.com. Pretty simple to remember that one.
Yep.
YouTube, I've got a pretty good presence there on YouTube.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, summer's coming, and when we eat outside, we have more luck spotting a fly than Spotify. So.
And I'm all with you. Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Well, have a great summer, and come back in a couple of months. Let's do this again.
Please, Tim, just let me know when. I'll be there.
Absolutely, and I hope you had a great Memorial Day, too, by the way, just a couple of days ago. So thanks for being on the program, and always a treat to have you on, and we look forward to more from Lee Sims. Right now, we're going to play Big on the Little Things on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Triple Play Thursday.
I take Route 405 sometimes on my way home. It's a little out of my way, but that's the way I go. There's a patch of wildflowers that grow summer, fall, and spring. My baby's big on little things. I rise and shine with the morning sun long before she does. I head downstairs to the kitchen and I grab her favorite cup. Her sweet kiss comes with that coffee that I bring. My baby's big on little things. A little white frame wedding chapel and a little white dress her grandma made. A little house with a little extra room for some little one someday. A lifelong vow that I'll be keeping in this tiny diamond ring. Yeah, my baby's big on little things. She's big on little things. I pick up that cell phone for no reason and no rhyme, just to remind her that she's always on my mind. I smile just thinking of her smiling when it rains. My baby's big on little things. A little white frame wedding chapel and a little white dress her grandma made. A little house with a little extra room for some little one someday. A lifelong vow that I'll be keeping in this tiny diamond ring. Yeah, my baby's big on little things. White frame wedding chapel and a little white dress her grandma made. A little house with a little extra room for some little one someday. A lifelong vow that I'll be keeping in this tiny diamond ring. Yeah, my baby's big on little. My baby's big on little. My baby's big things. Big on little things.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
If you think I'm gonna be like all the others before you met me, those other clowns, I've gotta warn you now, I'm gonna let you down. If you're sure it's gonna fall apart and you're only waiting for me to break your heart, thinking that's what love's about, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations. I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. Suspecting that I'm only here to whisper sweet words in your ear just for tonight, I've gotta tell you now, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations. I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations. I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down.
He is my good friend Lee Sims from the state of Colorado. Thanks for another great radio interview, Lee. You are awesome, and yeah, I love your baritone voice too in radio. And by the way, you can hear Lee Sims' voice 24/7 on Classic Country Radio. That is my other station that is on the air around the clock when I'm not doing this show. If you love classic country music, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We got you fixed up. And Lee Sims lent his voice to that station as well, and you can check that out on the top of our homepage of the website at KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. There is also an app for Classic Country Radio. Just scan the QR code on that page, and you can save that to your mobile device and listen to it on the go, in your vehicle, whatever you would like to do. And there's also a Tim Kelly Show app on the homepage of the website right under the Radio Boss player. That is only for the live shows on Thursday and Friday nights, and of course next Wednesday night when we're live with Triple Play Thursday, because I'm going to that Chiefs game. Yep, so we got you covered 24/7, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's do one more hour of the Tim Kelly Show, though. Welcome to hour number 3, and we're going to kick it off with this next gentleman. His name is Bobby Watson. This is called Hurt Like You on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Been in a tornado, got through it okay. This old heart broke, but I lost track of the names. I've been down for the count, but never knocked out. Slept like a baby when the night came around. But honey, you got me upside down. Couldn't see it coming, but I'm feeling it now. Way past crazy, baby, tell you the truth. I've never seen a hurt like you. Never seen a hurt like you. I've never seen a hurt like you. Never seen a hurt like you. Talking to myself, drinking out loud, devil in my hand, just trying to figure it out. Girl, what you put on me is some kind of bad. What's even worse is that I take you right back. But honey, you got me upside down. Couldn't see it coming, but I'm feeling it now. Way past crazy, baby, tell you the truth. I've never seen a hurt like you. Never seen a hurt like you. Hurt like you. Girl, I'm just trying to get through. A hurt like you. Ain't much I can do. But honey, you got me upside down. Couldn't see it coming, but I'm feeling it now. Way past crazy, baby, tell you the truth. I've never seen a hurt like you. Never seen a hurt like you. No, I've never seen a hurt like you. Never seen a hurt like you.
Number 2.
Like running out of gas on the last lap, tripping as you're around third base, one number shy of the jackpot, being half a second out of first place. You were the one, a home run together forever. Almost. What a cruel joke. What good is so close when there's no? If almost true is still a lie, and almost staying is still goodbye, and almost winning just means that you lose, then I'm almost over you. I wish I would have almost met you and never had the nerve to ask your name. If you'd have shot me down when I'd asked you out, you could have been the one that got away. Almost. What a cruel joke. What good is so close when there's no? If almost true is still a lie, no more staying is still goodbye, and almost winning just means that you lose, then I'm almost over you. You were the one, a home run together forever. Almost. What a cruel joke.
really like his sound. His name is Bobby Watson. That is called Almost, and Bobby Watson Music is where you can find him. If you want to go give him a like and a follow on Facebook, tell him Tim Kelly from the Tim Kelly Show sent you, and I can definitely say New Country's best behind all of his songs tonight on this Triple Play Thursday. I would love to interview him as well. Let's just put that out there to the world. Bobby Watson. The third song in the Triple Play for Bobby Watson is called What Now? How about another hour of the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com, playing New Country's best on this Triple Play Thursday.
Carried on a breeze in the month of May. Flowers in your hair and your daddy's last name. You say you're the kind that would pray for a man, but you never loved one that ever gave a damn. Hand in hand as the leaves saw change, and as they fell, my heart did the same. If the fear you're feeling gets in your way, girl, I'll take the fault if someone's to blame. What now? What do you do now that love has found you? What now? Will you stick around? Will you run like hell and tell yourself it's too good to be true? That's how it sounds. What now? All those boys you had before, they never saw your worth, but I see more. I know it shakes your nerves to feel something new, oh, but I gotta know if you want me to. What now? What do you do now that love has found you? What now? Will you stick around? Will you run like hell and tell yourself it's too good to be true? That's how it sounds. So what now? What now? What now? What do you do now that love has found you? What now? Will you stick around? Will you run like hell and tell yourself it's too good to be true? That's how it sounds. So what now? What now? Carried on a breeze in the month of May. Flowers in your hair and your daddy's last name.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play.
This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More of today's New Country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing New Country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country. New country.
You must be tired. You've gone such a long, long way. You used to be a fire. Now you press the fire and the flame. badly I wanna let go, but deep down you know you are gonna be somebody, someone who stands above the crowd. Oh, let them say what they will say. Look up, don't be afraid. Don't you let them bring you down. You had no reservations. You were strong. You had no doubts. Your heart had a destination. You thought you'd be there by now if you could just go back and believe in that you were gonna be somebody. Oh, yes, you were. Someone who stands above the crowd. Oh, let them say what they will say. Look up, don't be afraid. Don't you let them bring you down. Don't you let them bring you down. Though the sun may be blinding, oh, tell me you won't let go. You have no strength left for trying, but hold on, 'cause I know you were gonna be somebody. Yes, you were. Someone who stands above the crowd. Let them say what they will say. Look up, don't be afraid. Don't you let them bring you down. Don't you let them bring you down. No, don't you let them bring you down.
Song number 2.
Sure as the sun will find the sky, there will be times we wonder why. One must stay and one must go, but either way I hope you know you made my world a better place. Put a timeless smile upon my face. We may cry a tear or two, but forever heaven knows it's true. I will remember you. This life we live flies by so fast. You never know how long it lasts. But when you give a love so strong, it will live on and on. You made my world a better place. Put a timeless smile upon my face. We may cry a tear or two, but forever heaven knows it's true. I will remember you. So close your eyes and feel my presence. I will see you Let's live our lives while we have time.
with hopeful hearts and open minds. And I will try before I leave to touch someone like you touched me. You made my world a better place, put a timeless smile upon my face. We may cry a tear or two, but forever heaven knows it's true. I will remember, I will remember, I will remember you. I will remember, I will remember you. I will remember you.
That is called I Will Remember You, and before that, Somebody from 13-year-old Ariel Franz from Arizona. And she will be a special guest on the Tim Kelly Show September the 6th on a New Music Friday edition of the show. And I can't wait for you guys to hear the interview and the stories behind the song. She is fantastic. She's going to be somebody someday, that is for sure. I think she already is somebody. But I'm glad she showed up in my email, and I want to thank Clarksville Creative Sound that produces her for all the love they've been giving us with their artist here lately, and also my good friend Dina Wood from Indie Express for sending me Ariel Franz. It's Almost Makes Me Cry is the third song in the triple play for this young lady, Ariel Franz, on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
You tell me you were wrong to ever let me go. There was a time I would have died to hear you say that. I used to break down at the sight or sound of you across the room. The pain was so bad. Now you're standing here with both arms open wide, asking me for one more try. It almost makes me cry, almost but not quite. I'm over you just enough to find the strength to be tough. I've simply come too far to give you back my heart, and as I watch you fight the tears in your eyes, it almost makes me cry. Days without you went by like razors and knives that carved up my will for surviving. But time dulled the blades and healed the cuts they made. I can't forget the scars my heart is hiding. Now you ask me if I'm still in love with you, and my silence fills up the room. It almost makes me cry,
listening to Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
I found peace out on the ocean. The water's been good for my soul. And every time this old world gets close to me, the further offshore I go. It's not that I'm running from trouble, 'cause I'm not afraid of my past. I'm just a slow-moving gypsy, I guess. And the world's spinning too fast. So I need a little more time out on the water, a few more days on my boat, a little more time just to find out if it's true that hope really flows. I've cast it all out in the open, and I've left it up to fate. I'll wait for you, 'cause what else can I do? I just hope that it's not too late. Time gets away from the weary. It's gone in the blink of an eye. And if you try and spend it all on your dime, you'll just be left wondering why. So go find out where your life is headed, what brings you joy and a smile. Then cast your nets out in that deep blue sea, and just live on faith for a while. Me, I need a little more time on the water, a few more days on my boat, a little more time just to find out if it's true that it's hope, hope that really flows. I've cast it all out in the open, and I've left it up to fate. I'll wait for you, 'cause what else can I do? I just hope that it's not too late. The wind's gotta go where it needs to blow, just like a drifter lost at sea. I let her go like that old saying goes. I just hope that she'll come back to me. But until then, I think I'll spend a little more time out on the water, just a few more days on my boat, a little more time for me to find out if it's true that is hope, hope really flows. I've cast it all out in the open, and I've left it up to fate. I'll wait for you, 'cause what else can I do? I just hope that it's not too late.
Song number 2.
Well, the wind in my sail has quit blowing, and cannons don't fire from the deck. I can't find any rum in the galley, and my ship is turned into a wreck. Now I'm all alone with my memories and the weight of the world off my chest. This old way of life has been claimed by the sea, but there's still a few old pirates left. And I'll fly the old Jolly Roger off the back of my fishing boat. She'll never get me to the islands, so I'll just hang out here on the coast, where I drift away in the sand every day to a place that I'll never see. Dreaming of treasure in old wooden chests, there's still a few old pirates left. Tourists, they come from all over. They'll stay for a while, then they go. And everyone's running from something, but most of us don't even know. I sit on the beach with my guitar, and I'll write a new song now and then. Where I go from here is anyone's guess. There's still a few old pirates left. And I fly the old Jolly Roger off the back of my fishing boat. She'll never get me to the islands, so I'll just hang out here on the coast, where I drift away in the sand every day to a place that I'll never see. Dreaming of treasure in old wooden chests, there's still a few old pirates left. Just dreaming of treasure in old wooden chests, there's still a few old pirates left. And I'm one of those old pirates, I guess.
That song is called Old Pirates, and before that, A Little More Time on the Water. You spend a little more time on the water, you might just see some old pirates, so hang on to your fishing pole, ladies and gentlemen. His name is Jason Grove. He will be a special guest in a couple of weeks on August the 30th on a New Music Friday edition of The Tim Kelly Show. You can check out my full live interview schedule on the bottom of the homepage of my website, KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com, and I got some great interviews coming up. That's going to be a fun one. He makes some great country music. Well, we're going to play the third one in the triple play. It is called She Had Me at Haggard. How about this one from Jason Grove on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
I was playing my guitar for some of my friends in a bar on the outskirts of town, playing a few of my favorite songs, passing the tip jar around. When out of nowhere she walks up to me, will you play my favorite song? And I thought there's no way I'll know what she likes, but oh man was I ever wrong. She had me at Haggard. She knew all the lines to my favorite memory, Working Man Blues. And Mama tried. She knew Red Bandana, and she loved Silver Wings. Yeah, she had me at Haggard. She's perfect for me. Oh, she's still by my side after all of this time, and we've made a memory or two. And I never dreamed we would make it this far, but I'm really glad that she knew all the songs I grew up on that made me this way. A modern day classic, born a little too late. She had me at Haggard. She knew all the lines to my favorite memory, Sing Me Back Home. And Mama tried. She knew Red Bandana, and she loved Silver Wings. She had me at Haggard. She's perfect for me. Yeah, she had me at Haggard.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
It's 5 o'clock, my friend. I'm whispering out loud to my head again. They'll take you by your head. And Mama told me the more I drank, the less I would forget. Mama told me it's an anchor, son, and it's wrapped around your neck. Yeah, 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 melts in glass, becoming something head. Mama, hold me. There's an anchor and it's wrapped around your boy's neck. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, whiskey, that ain't great. Yeah, whiskey, why you just punishing me? Yeah, whiskey, why don't you just let me be? Yeah, whiskey, why don't you just set me free? That old whiskey mama told me it ain't for me.
Song number 2.
Philistines and muddy waters, Bible beat us, thrust upon us, spouting verses from a book that they really don't believe. And covered bear crying your pasture, Mama said they're coming at you. I never really worry, 'cause I ain't got much to give. I speak in tongues to further summer place I left behind. I can't accept this courtesy, sucks my feeble mind.
That is called Philistines and Muddy Waters, and before that, Whiskey Ain't Free, and boy, ain't that the truth. I hear the rock influences in that gentleman's music. His name is Pancho Navarez, and he will be my special guest on another Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. That's coming up next month on September the 26th, so be sure to tune in for that one. He's already excited. I am too. I want to hear the stories behind these songs like we're playing tonight from Pancho Navarez. The third one in the Triple Play for him tonight is called 57 on the Tim Kelly Show. Boy, I miss 57 from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Ain't no rain in this border town. Ancient sun, it'll beat a good man down. And the lines on my face tell me how. The taking and the giving, got faith with no religion. What I'm missing home. Western sky keeps showing me the weather, and my far gaze got 'em thinking I'm saying something that's clever. Run starts where you begin, straight down the line, leading me to the end. Stretching like a ribbon, going on and on, and roaring from a river, calling me. It's on 57, take me home. 57. Ain't no rain, ain't no rain in this border town. Solemn wind, it'll blow your candles out, and the lines on my face tell me how. The life that I've been leading, the years they got me reeling, they reveal. Take me home. Liquor in my glass burns my throat and it knocks me off my feet. And the bus looking forward on the white lines. The road stops where you begin, straight down the line, leading me to the end. Stretching like a ribbon, going on and on, and roaring from a river, calling me a song. 57 gonna take me home. 57, take me home. Try to tame the wildness that I know. It's grafted to my soul. From the bottom of the river it flows. It flows. Run stops where you begin, straight down the line, leading me to the end. Stretching like a ribbon, going on and on, roaring from a river, calling me. 57, take me home. 57, take me home. 57.
This is Kenny Kershaw, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's Best.
just one more time, so you don't slip away. My life ain't what it used to be. I feel so lost inside. Just give me one more night to say goodbye. Can I tell you just one more time how much you mean to me? To hear your voice and see your smile. Oh, now just memories. My life ain't what it used to be. I feel so lost inside. Just give me one more night to say goodbye. My life ain't what it used to be, but I won't stay lost inside. In me, I feel your light. My heart will give me one more night. Love will give me one more night to say goodbye. Just give me one more night. Just one more night. Just one more night to say goodbye.
Song number 2.
Sunday cup of coffee, pack of cigarettes. The thunder breaks the silence, storms brewing in my head. Then the whiskey starts to burn, just like the candlelight. Stuck inside a memory, fading into the night. I don't wanna feel the sun, I just wanna feel the rain. Tread whiskey all night long, drown away my pain. Hide under a cloud till my love is gone, like in this house. I don't wanna feel the sun. Waking up this morning, feel like hell again. Looking like a train wreck, off to work in hell. I'll be waiting for the night to console my broken heart. Bottle of rock, pull the blinds, sit here in the dark. I don't wanna feel the sun, I just wanna feel the rain. Tread whiskey all night long, drown away my pain. Hide under a cloud until my love is gone, like me in this house. whiskey all night long, drown away my pain. Out on the ground, until my love is gone, lock me in this house. Oh, I don't wanna feel the sun.
She is an alumni artist of season number 6 of NBC's The Voice. She was on Team Blake, and she is my good friend Audra McLaughlin, who I got to meet in person last September the 30th when I hosted Freedom Jam USA in St. Louis, Missouri. And love me some Audra McLaughlin. She is definitely a songbird, as we say around here. I Don't Want to Feel the Sun, and One More Night from Audra McLaughlin. The third song in the triple play for Audra is called Sad Song in a Cowboy on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
He was a right-away kind, love him and leave him back to the wind, not looking back kind. Never seen her reaching across the bed for him with a tear in her eye. She was a hopeful soul, holding on to nothing, believing it was something worth a pile of gold. Watching that horizon, praying she'll find him in a trail of smoke, but she won't. He's gone like a tumbleweed in Texas wind. John Wayne disappearing into the sun. She's the only one. He was born to break her heart. He never had a choice. That's the job of a sad song and a cowboy. It's always been that way. The power of his kiss will keep her wanting him long after it breaks. Her happy endings always pretending they'll stay one day, but he won't change. He's gone like a tumbleweed in Texas wind. John Wayne disappearing into the sun. He loves her strong and true. He's lonely, holds her like she's the only, like she's the only one. He was born to break her heart and never had a choice. That's the job of a sad song and a cowboy. It's where he belongs. It ain't his fault. He's gone like a tumbleweed in a Texas wind. John Wayne disappearing into the sun. He loves her strong and true. He's lonely, holds her like she's the only, like she's the only one. He was born to break her heart. He never had a choice. There's a job of a sad song and a cowboy. It's where he belongs. Sad song and a cowboy.
That is called Sad Song and a Cowboy, and her name is Audra McLaughlin from season number 6 of NBC's The Voice, Team Blake. Well, that's going to do it for my show tonight. And by the way, I interviewed Audra last May the 24th, and that is in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. That's going to do it for this week's edition of Triple Play Thursday. I want to thank my special guest, Megan Irby, and my buddy Lee Sims for joining me on the program tonight. Go check out their music all over social media and tell them Tim Kelly sent you. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in